for writing delicate links is based upon my own childhood experiences. I had a lot of interesting instances based on my schooling, my interactions with my parents, my friends, my doctors. So I really wanted to share those instances as stories. So I started writing Delicate Darlings. Influences are a critical part of everybody's life, and especially for children. So I would like to answer this question by bringing an analogy. So being in IT, let's take product as one of the analogy. So whenever we are releasing a product, we built in a lot of capabilities inside and release it to the customer. So probably let's assume there are 100 capabilities incorporated into a product. Let's say it's an iPhone. So the first customer may use the 10 capabilities. The input is given, and based on that, the output is provided by the iPhone. So after some time, the AI/ML comes into picture, analyzes the inputs and outputs that is received and given, and comes up with the recommendations for the customer. So same thing, let's take as a part of the childbirth. So child, when it is inside the womb, a lot of wiring happens and the brain is fully developed with all the capabilities. When the child gets into the world, gets out of the womb and into the world becomes the marketplace, and the child doesn't know what is in store, or it has all the capabilities. So the input that is received are the sensors based on what it sees. The child listens, child tastes, and child feels. Based on that, it starts interpreting the things inside, and the output comes. And that's where parental influence becomes very, very important in the life. And they have to be given the nourishment, support, and the confidence and the trust factor such that they can move ahead in the positive direction. So that's the positive influence I have incorporated in some of the stories of Delicate Darlings. The characters I introduced in the story are based upon pretty much my own life, and I also brought in few characters into the stories based on the children I interacted with, and to make it more authentic and relevant for the current generation, I did a lot of research from the internet to understand whether what I am interpreting is what the current generation or children are also going through, and also had some interactions with child psychologists who deal with mental illness of children. So all this compiled together, I decided about the storyline and brought in the characters into the stories. Very important topic as long as today's current era is considered. So inclusivity should be an integral part of society always, but that is not the case in current generation. Like, they don't really know what inclusivity is all about. So I believe that every individual, irrespective of caste, creed, color, ability, disability, nationality, should be given all privileges without any discrimination. But that's a very important aspect, but that's not the case. This is a major issues in most of the countries, including India. And I find that the children are the most affected ones, and especially 60% of the children gets into issues like bullying with respect to all of these factors, especially in schools. So that's what is a very important part and issue that I wanted to address as part of one of the story in Delicate Darlings. Right now, my ambition is to spread the thought process and awareness of this book, Delicate Darlings, at various forums. I would like to participate in any kind of talk shows, workshops, conferences, and school invites, such that I can spread this conscious thought process into many people, because it's very important as far as I am concerned. So, regarding writing the next book, yes, I have some thoughts in mind relating to write, target children as audience, like the children's book. So, but still, it is in the thinking mode. I have not started working on it. So, basically, I would like to emphasize that Delicate Darlings is just a thought process. It doesn't give you any solutions or it doesn't define anything, but it's just creating awareness about the child's perspectives on parenting, schooling, and the dealing with society. So it gives you opportunities to be in the shoes of a child and think like a child, and I mean, do and perform certain certain things like a child. So that helps in creating an awareness on what can be dealt, especially when we are directly dealing with the child. So that is what I wanted to convey to the audience as through my stories in Delicate Darlings. Today, I'm always in the process of thinking about Delicate Darlings. So, my primary aim is that our children are the future. The future is in the hands of our children. So it is very important that we take these seriously and we put a lot of efforts to bring their thought process, channelize their thought process in the right direction, and guide them wherever required and support them in whatever they aspire, and bring out the best of them such that they will build a bigger, better society for us in the future. Thank you.